I really wish I was able to save the second time a deer, or I think it was a ram, randomly turned and attacked me.
Yes.
Because I want to keep track of every time this happens. I've got the first time. The second time, like, I guess it had a video saved and I didn't have the storage to go back. But I feel it's going to happen more. I feel like the animal kingdom isn't done with me yet.
That's probably true. Hi, hello everyone. We are live.
Hey everybody. We're getting our cowboy talk out early.
We're done, I guess.
How's everyone out there in chat?
Doing good. Y'all doing great?
I would hope so.
Feeling good? Living good? Getting sunshine, I guess? Fucking rain this morning. I didn't see that coming.
I laced up my new shoes and didn't check the weather. And as soon as I got outside, I saw it was super gloomy. And I was just like, I really hope it doesn't rain. And then I got into my car and went to work.
You have windows. You could just look out the window.
My windows are usually closed.
Yeah, like I don't mess with my windows.
Are you one of those people that wake up
Like,
and the first thing you do is open the blinds and then just go, I'm going to have a great day, and then just go about your day?
Like some fucking Disney morning?
Steph, you know I don't do that.
I know. I just wanted to ask. You know, things can change in a year.
Leland, when was the last time you looked out your bedroom window? Casually. Not to investigate a sound or something.
Define casually.
Not to investigate some kind of noise or something back there. You just like either you needed light in the room, or you're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna open the window and get some air in here or something like that.
Probably yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, I'm always investigating things.
Well, that too, but I like to know if there's sun out, so I'll look out the window.
I got apps for that.
That's what I need to be better at. I asked Alexa what she's up to, or what she thinks.
Why don't you just say your Amazon device?
This is true.
Because she knows.
Yeah, my Amazon device.
That's not the trigger word.
Boodoo, you called?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't say much to her ever since last time she gave me an attitude. Forgot. Yeah, when she told me I didn't ask about her day, and I was like, bitch. I was annoyed.
You know she's a robot. She barely has any kind of artificial intelligence.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah.
She's just programmed to once in a while say something sassy.
Look, I just hope in an emergency time, I hope Alexa does something to save me. Please save me.
I'm afraid to say that. I don't know what she'll
Say
say.
anything?
I don't know what she was saying just now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, damn.
I'm not really sure either.
Oh, but this is what you do
Like,
for
what?
anyone who is listening on the podcast. Alexa, power off.
Anyone listening outside, like outside of headphones or like out in the open?
I don't know why that was so funny to me, but that's such a dick move.
I've never listened to a podcast that wasn't on headphones.
Or how about this one? Okay, Google, power off.
Nobody has that.
Hey Siri, show me butts.
I don't know.
Wish my voice didn't crackle out there at the end, but you guys get
It's
it.
okay. We're all going through puberty. I have a giant pimple that's coming in on my nose right now.
No.
It's all right. It's fine.
Well, now I'm only going to do is stare at it the whole time. Thanks.
Good. Here, let me zoom in on it.
No, please don't.
Watch, he's got some kind of graphic of like a little guy waving on like a close up of his nose.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's a pimple with like a gun, like from Family Guy. It's like-
Steven says Google
Back up.
told me it didn't have power services.
I often wonder sometimes about those devices, mostly because of like Steph and the fact that she has like 20
I
of
have
them.
more.
Like she's got 2 in every room. You have more than
Oh,
her?
yeah. She's trying to copy me. Like,
No, I just got the same
I'm-
deals you did.
Like, yeah, I have a device behind me. I have one in my room. I have one in the hallway. I have 2 downstairs. Like,
So clearly you think this is worth it.
oh yeah. But when I tell it to play music everywhere, oh, the house is a party.
Actually, no. We have a Google Home downstairs, and then I have
And then-
one Echo Dot in my room, and then I gave the other Echo Dot to my roommate. So technically,
and
I
that-
have one.
And here's another layer to it. So I have all the Amazon devices. My brother has all the Google devices. So, so he
But they still do mostly the same.
Oh, never mind. I also got the show,
4.
so it looks like a
Yes.
little TV. It's right by my bed.
Yeah,
Sometimes I
have
watch
one
the
just
news.
on my work desk.
Yeah.
Like, is it a thing? For instance, when I first got a smartphone, like it was like maybe 2 years into smartphones existing. I was like, all right, I guess this is where it's going. This seems maybe a little more than necessary, but I guess it's kind of cool. You can kind of do some internet stuff on it. 2 weeks later, I'm like, well, this is everything now, and now I can't see my life without it. I was also very slow to text. I guess I've always been old. Is it something like that? Like once you get one, does it kind of change your life to some degree?
Yeah, I've had a Sidekick since Sidekicks were first available, and my life has been different ever since.
Yeah, I got a
Better.
D-Wade sidekick, and then I got my first like smart smartphone.
I'm talking about these
I got a
fucking.
G1, and I was like, you can Google search. It was real cool.
G1, the Google phone, the first Google phone. Yes.
I'm talking about these fucking Alexas and Googles and shit. Not about smartphones. We all agree to that. I'm talking like
Like a device.
if I got an Alexa, if I got whatever that
Yes.
is, do you think like my life fundamentally like improves? Like does it improve the quality of
Do
my
you like
life?
to play
Depends.
music and ask questions
Yeah.
aloud?
Yeah.
I don't ask questions a lot. I don't have the Hey Siri function open on my phone. I think I would be a little annoyed about like if she's just chirping in on my conversations.
She doesn't.
It's like, no? Okay.
But I mean,
'Cause that seems that at the very least is the running joke about them.
I mean, we've been doing this podcast
Oh,
for
no.
how long now?
The-
And I have a device behind me. It only goes off when I specifically say the word. Like, sorry, Lily, I
Yeah.
talked over you.
Oh, I had nothing. I don't trust the bitch.
I was just saying like sometimes
We have
we'll
2 in the
talk aloud
house, and
about
that.
no. Oh,
you don't call out, say, "Hey, bust a jam."
I'm
I
almost
do.
always listening to music.
I
so-
do, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not my first thing to want to yell at her. I don't know.
My go-to.
I mean, I still will
questions-
stand up and walk over and turn on a light.
I'm too lazy for that.
Oh.
Alexa, office
See,
lights
that
off.
seems.
Well,
I have my
That-
streaming
that-
light, so it's not going to do it. But all the other lights
I
are
know,
off.
I know. Like that seems like the other side of the line of like what I would functionally use it for.
Yeah.
I think I would probably play more
Yeah.
music since it would be easy enough to just kind of call it out. If it's hooked to my Spotify, it's a good deal. I guess maybe like if I was curious, I'd probably fall into the habit of like asking a question out loud since it is just that easy and I don't have to shift around the 20 tabs in my phone to get to a open Google open Safari page so I can Google
Yeah.
something. I'm not saying like I'm not saying it's not kind of cool. It's just I don't know. I feel like I'm always going to be a little reluctant to some kinds of technology that seem just on the other side of frivolous.
I'm going to quote a video game series called Deus Ex, Mankind Divided in particular. And there's a phrase that they say in that game. And that phrase is, you can't kill progress. This is just the way the world is going. Like, You may not be into it, but this is just where things are going. Everything's going to be voice activated at some point. We're getting to the point where cars will be voice activated. You can voice activate your locks if you want to. It's just a thing.
Look, I was watching a fucking commercial with Deathstroke in a auto driving Cadillac. Like, that's yeah, you're right. That's where the world's going.
The actual Deathstroke?
No,
Joe Manganiello?
Joe
Yeah.
Manganiello.
It seemed
yeah.
weird that such
Him and-
a B-list DC villain would be selling me a Cadillac. That's all. I just was.
I think it'd be funny.
I was like,
why
oh,
is
this
Deadpool in this commercial?
This one. Yeah. When I go and kill people, I like to drive around in my Cadillac. I just, okay.
Yeah. It's a cute commercial. It's him and his wife Sofia Vergara,
Sophia Vergara.
and she's always kind of funny.
They're married?
Oh,
That,
yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah,
is a beautiful
dude.
couple.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and it's one of those like opposite attract couples that actually work. Like I don't believe in that really to be like as consistent enough that you could really say it. I don't think it's a proper thing we should say out loud, but it happens. So it happens. But those two, they look so cute together. Like he's an easy 6 to 8 inches taller than her. And like he is how he is. He seems like a pretty chill, down to earth guy, and she is as she's portrayed in everything that she's in. She seems to only have that speed and tone, but like she's cute and endearing.
I like when he would talk about his D&D gaming, and she just can't seem to grasp the concept of what he does.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "Oh, did you win?" And he's like, "Yes, I won," because it's easier to
That's not how it works, babe,
it's,
but-
it's easier to just say yes
Yeah.
than to go, "Well, it's no one really wins." It's
Like she's someone you just gotta say all those games are D&D because to like even bother to break it down, it's like, oh no, this is Pathfinder, this is 10 Candles, this is Kids on Bikes. Like you just like same with my parents. They ask me what I'm doing, I just say D&D. Am I playing Vampire? Am I playing Pathfinder? Am I doing something else? It's just D&D. It's not important to break this up.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? There has to be something for both of you that like your parents just don't quite grasp. So you just accept the fact of like, yes, I'm playing Mario Brothers, and that is all
My
video.
mom
I'm
used
playing
to say, "You're
the
playing
the
GameStop,
Nintendo."
GameStop," and I was like, "What? The fuck are you talking about?"
She said it twice.
Yeah, always GameStop, GameStop, and I was just like, "That's a store. I'm playing video games."
Wow. At least my parents have a concept of what D&D is. Your
No,
mom
my
doesn't understand video games.
Anything. She asked me if she could have my old PS4, and I just said no, because you don't know how to use it. It's not something you can go on Facebook with. I don't think.
No, you can.
You can.
Yeah, but it's
You could.
Why would
She's
you?
not
It's
gonna
not-
know the
it's not
mechanics
good.
of that.
No, she's not.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It's just.
She's better off just using it as a Netflix device,
Oh, yeah.
which I guess my Xbox One is pretty much going to be at some point
I
when it turns
I
on
have
again.
not turned my Xbox One on in months.
I'm confused. Do you not
It's the
have
same.
Netflix on your PS5 because it is compatible?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, okay.
I do. I'm not going to turn on my Xbox again until at some point when I have 2 rooms with TVs that are running. I'm going to just put the Xbox in whatever common room, and I'm still going to keep the PlayStation in my room.
Gotcha.
But until then, it may not just get turned on at all. I've not turned it on since we started playing Red Dead, like 3 months ago? More? I'm not even sure. Did we play it before 2021?
No.
I
can't
think
remember
No, I
We
think we
in
started
2021.
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the sale went on until February 15th.
That's what it
So
was.
we started
Okay.
playing like 2 weeks before that, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's I guess it's been like 2 months.
I don't know, 100 and something hours.
I don't even look at shit like that.
Oh, you should.
Sometimes I don't
It's
wanna
very
know.
funny to find out how many people I've killed. So,
It says the total.
Like once in a while,
what?
Oh yeah,
On
the
the app.
total?
it tells you.
It's probably not a lot.
Sometimes
not
I would-
another Monday show. You're new to the chat. Hello, welcome.
Farmville and
Oh, right on.
Farmville.
Whoa. Monday, we're gonna need you to elaborate why Farmville on PS4 is lit.
Pretty sure that's sarcasm.
I need answers. It better be. Otherwise, I may be blown. I'm open to the possibility that there is some kind of like PS4 version where you fight zombies with your farm, right? That's how the game works.
Zombie
Not even
cows.
close.
No?
I was into that shit for a while. I don't know. It was dumb as hell, but
Plants vs. Zombies?
no farming and crap.
Farmville.
Farmville. Oh, no.
I don't know why.
I never touched any of those
Same.
games.
I don't know. I was bored.
Oh.
Yep. See, Anthony, the joke went straight over your head.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, it's
I've spent
Monday's streets ahead.
almost $11,000 in game.
Well, no need to pull up all of our
I
stats.
was really curious. And I've been playing for 7 days and 5 hours. That's like my total gameplay.
Oh, God, now I'm curious
Yeah.
about my stats.
That's interesting. Oh, there you go. January
you all.
11th, I made my character. So yeah, that's the day.
All right, so right around there, we started playing.
Okay.
Okay.
So like 2 months.
Jordan, is there anything that you're like your parents? You have to just use the most basic phrase.
I mean, when you first got into this call and I was already here and I was on mute, it's because I was talking to my dad, explaining to him that he shouldn't have 2 WhatsApp apps on his phone. I don't know how he had 2 WhatsApp apps on his phone.
Yeah.
What
So
does
I said,
that
nope,
mean?
you got to delete these. Like, there's something wrong here. WhatsApp is a messaging application, which it's like encrypted stuff, so it's for secure communications.
Oh,
And also, if you want to
Yeah.
talk to people like overseas and not have to pay for roaming charges and stuff like that.
You can send money through it
Yeah.
too. Jordan, you've been hustling for to meet all the requirements for affiliate status. Have you made it yet?
No, I've not. So here's the funny thing. So over the weekend, a user named Big Shot with like 4 T's followed me, which pushed me on up to 50 followers finally. So
We've been
I
rooting
met
for
that
you.
requirement. But now my biggest issue now is that my average viewer count, it has to be 3 or more. Apparently I get like 1.7. So that's where I'm at. But again, every time I stream I say come watch or don't. It's fine. No pressure. You do not have to come and watch me. It's fine. You know.
I always just put you
Well,
on.
if you want affiliate status,
I put you on at the store. I may not always be watching, but I have it on just to give you the whatever.
That's
Well,
good.
thank you for that.
Yeah. And sometimes if I'm not dealing with a dumbass, I'll actually watch it and give you like some encouragement.
all right, I'll turn it on when I'm not actually doing this podcast.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I
I'm
hate
pla-
to break it to you. You only do this 2 hours a week. I mean,
No, but I don't watch anyone else's either.
got it.
This is true.
Like I've watched Ramon and Jen maybe a couple times, but that's it. Like I don't. This format isn't really engaging.
No,
to
I'm
me.
with you. I don't. Yeah.
as a passive thing.
Well, see, this is what I do. You finish.
Well, I was just gonna say I enjoy this half of
Yeah.
it, and getting to talk to people, but watching.
So this is what I do. So usually on Fridays, I'll just be playing WoW or whatever, and I'll just have Cornbread stream up. Just every now and then I'll pop in, just see what she's talking about, comment here and there, and just keep lurking. You know, that's all I do. Most of the time it's just on mute.
I feel
because I'm like playing the game or watching something else. So yeah.
yeah, I feel weirdly obligated though. Like if it's on, I should be paying attention.
I mean,
Or maybe that's not weird, and you're weird.
no, I am.
Chat, which one of us is weird?
Neither of us are weird. Plus, the main reason why I don't feel as obligated to always be engaged in Cornbread stream is because she has a very active chat. I don't need to be there. I don't need to be talking.
Yeah, we are blessed by having Cornbread in our chat and participating
Exactly.
with us. Yeah. Same with Revi.
Yeah.
Not
No.
another Monday show. Thank you for following us.
Ooh, thank you.
I don't know. Ramon just called me out. and
20 more to
To be
go.
honest, I didn't even know Ramon streams, so now I
He
feel
does
even
on
worse.
Thursdays. Thursdays and Saturdays. The same time I'm streaming, but he's usually doing like an art stream.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Yeah.
terrible person. I didn't even know Ramon was a musician until about 6 weeks ago, and I got a lot of shit for that too.
Because he'd mentioned it several times over the 5 years we've been playing
No, it
together.
doesn't ring a bell. Honestly, I just figured they had a piano in their house because why the fuck not? I don't know.
For aesthetic.
Because people just have pianos.
Some people
and
do.
musical
He
equipment.
probably built it over time, you know.
That too?
That I
Like
wouldn't
Ramon-
be surprised if he dropped that fact. I'd be like,
Like
of course
Ramon
he
got
did.
bored one afternoon and was like, I built a piano because I can. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. It's like- But Anthony can actually he can I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but he can confirm that I have a real hard time knowing what any of my friends do for a living. Like Jordan, honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think I know, but I don't. Like I know what Steph does because she's like me; she bitches about it. So like I know what she does.
Yeah.
Anthony, I finally figured out what he does about a year and a half ago when I had to ask him questions. But like, I'd rather know the person, not
When it
what
was
they
relevant
do.
to Leland.
Like, it's like,
I mean, by design, I don't talk about what I do for work.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of work. Well, I mean, I just thought it was funny. I had a moment earlier with a coworker, and she's kind
I
of
have
where I
emotes.
based Janine off of, and she talked to me, and I heard Janine, and I was just like, fuck. Like, we had a conversation, and she was talking to me, and she was basically just like, I was just like, oh, hey, so, we're doing these new paper things where I'm supposed to, scan the physical, physical letters that we get from our insured, and then scan it to the people who work from home so they could process it, right? And that was what we were supposed to do. And a lot of my coworkers are going to be working from home, so I'll be the one that's physically in the office. So I have to manually prep these papers and scan it to them, right? So I guess this was supposed to happen sometime in the future and not today, where I learned that I was supposed to do it. So under instruction, I did it with what my old boss told me to do. Anyways, I'm discussing it with her, and she goes, "So you sent those today? That's not even supposed to be live until next week." And I was just like, "Oh, well, I sent it today because I was under the instructions to." And she's like, "That's not supposed to happen until next week." And I was just like, "Oh God, Janine is here." And I stood there, and I was just like, "Well, I was under instruction to do it this." And she was like, "I'm going to have to talk to somebody about that." And I was like, okay.
But I'd really like it more if there was a waiting pool.
Yeah. But I heard her, and I was just like,
But there
oh,
isn't one,
God.
ma'am. But it'd be better if it was.
Ooh.
Yo, your manager sucks. I hope real Janine tears your manager a new one.
Yeah, I was just like, Yeah, I sat there, and I just imagined myself being that character. And I was just like, I don't want to say anything. I'm just going to shut up. I just smiled and was like, oh, okay, well, I know to not do this. And she's like, yeah. And then she came over because, we also kind of, I don't know if people do this with their cubicles, but, my side windows of my cubicle are just, open. So, someone across the office can see what I'm doing, and I don't like that. So I put up
Yeah, they don't want you to have privacy.
so I put up a little board so you only see this much of me, but you don't see what's going on in here. So I could be eating food. I could be eating a whole burrito. You won't see anything because it's just this, But yeah, she was just like, "What? I have a question," and I was like, "Yes," and she was just like, "What? Why do people block this? I mean, if anything, it's just making you more closed in a space. Wouldn't you want stuff open?" And I was just like, I mean,
Nah.
it says right here that this is.
I don't want you seeing when I'm
I
that.
was like, right here it says this is where the mailbox stuff, or like this is where all the incoming papers go. So this is more of a like, hey guys, if you have mail, it goes at my desk. And she was like, okay, I just find it strange that like everyone closes up their cubicles. And I was just like,
Says the woman with 2 different offices.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That is a
Why
dumb,
do you close your
That is
door,
a dumb
huh?
bitch. That's a nosy ass dumb bitch that don't understand how office shit works. Tell her to mind her own damn business, get back to her fucking job, and stop worrying about yours.
Yeah, it's very.
It's just
confusing.
I'm doing my job. I want to be left alone.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to work so I get paid.
yeah, that cubicle.
And if I want to fuck off on my phone for a couple minutes, leave me
Yeah.
alone. This keeps me productive.
It's just one of those moments.
I was talking to my coworker yesterday, and we were talking about like our office and you know things about it, and I was saying like nobody really works 100% at their job.
No.
Like everyone fucks around a little bit. No one is on 100%. Sometimes you're leaning, sometimes you check your phone, sometimes you're just like going in the back and just like sitting for a moment for yourself. These things are necessary so you do not just kill yourself at the end of 2
Yeah.
weeks. So like having a little bit of privacy even in like an open office, it's important.
Yeah. I just find it
See,
silly.
Now I don't know about playing Warcraft,
Oh.
but you know, at work, but you know, maybe that's a bridge too far.
look, sometimes it's just really slow, and I can get some dailies done. All right.
Oh,
It depends on what your job is. Like I'm not here to fucking narc on anybody. I would do shit like that if I could. Like my Marvel puzzle quest is pretty fucking full because sometimes I got to sit around for motherfuckers to show up, you know? Or I got a little extra time between showings. Whatever.
oh, Jen, I do have a mirror at my desk too. I put it right in front of my keyboard, and it says, "Haha, you looked."
We have a framed
Solid.
something above the computer so I can look right in it and see all the people behind me so I know when I have to get up and do something.
Yeah, that's what it's kind
Yeah.
of for. Like I can just
Yeah.
get a glance of who's behind me or whatever.
Still don't matter though. I got people that'll sneak up on the counter and they'll stand there and they won't say anything. And then I'll turn around and be like, how long
won't
you
do
been there?
that,
They're like,
like-
oh, like
Awkward.
no,
chat.
they don't do nothing. They just stand there and wait for me to notice. And I'm like, I've got to the point now where I go, if you don't say anything, I'm going to continue to do my work. It's like,
See,
speak up.
Yeah.
That's not far from something I would do. That's not far from something I would do. I don't want to interrupt you. I'll wait until it looks like maybe you're distracted or a little less focused from whatever thing you're doing, and then I'll make mention or something. Now, if I'm waiting, maybe what I feel too long, what may only be like a minute or something, you know, I'll make a noise to, you know, let you know I'm here, or just kind of just say something brief. But like if you're sitting at your desk doing like what at least looks like work, then yeah, I'd let you kind of do
Nah,
that.
My work is them. Like,
I also kind of like sneaking up on
yeah,
people.
I think that's what they like doing.
Yeah, see, I
So-
have that same issue too. You know, I'll just be at my desk working, then my coworker walks up to me and like he won't say anything, and I just keep doing my work. Then I only know that he wants my attention when he just starts prodding me with his nose. I'm like, oh, hero, what's going on? What do you need? And then I take him outside.
Oh my god.
Coworkers are the worst, right?
Yeah.
I usually
Do your own work.
They excuse me and they never hear me, so then I have to say it again. Like when when you go to when you go to a store and you're trying to get somebody's attention, I'll usually go, "Excuse me," and then no one says anything, and I'm just like, excuse. And then I just kind of wait. And then I'll end up making some other noise and they'll be like, "How long you've been waiting for?" And I was like, "Not long at all."
10 minutes
Yeah.
later.
I'm still
Fuck that.
Excuse me.
Your job is to help me,
I've been here.
and vice versa. My job is to help you. If you don't speak up, I'm not going to help you. I got shit to do.
Yeah, and I don't want to interrupt your shit.
Eh.
I value, where you put your time. I don't want to pull you away from something. I hate being pulled away from like specific projects I'm doing.
Yeah, but your line
I
of
wanna
work
get that
isn't
shit
like
done.
customer based like mine is. Like,
I mean, I got to handle phone calls often.
yeah. Oh, I just unplug the phone at this point.
Ugh, phone calls.
Yeah. No, me and the boss, we for the first
public.
2 hours of a Wednesday morning, we unplug the phone.
Yeah.
Well, that I get. You're a busy store, and that is the busiest
Yeah.
day of the.
Oh, I need you to hold this for me. I need you to
get
hold
that.
this for me. No, what you need to do is to come the fuck in.
No.
No one's working right now. So,
Yeah.
also, you're a writer. So it's not like you're going into an office, You fucking prissy bitches. I had 2 girls destroy my manga section this weekend, and it real pissed me off. Like, I heard...
how?
Did they just make it a mess?
They made it a mess. Like, I don't know what they were doing over there. Like, I heard some sort of noise, but I just figured they were being noisy because they were young people.
Yeah.
And then when they left and I walked over to, and they looked like they fucking fucked it. Like, I was just like, what the hell? Like, they took out all the books and stacked them up. I was
Books
like,
on the
I was
floor, upside
like, what the
down.
fuck did you not get? It says the title on the side. If you're looking for Naruto 21, it's there. I don't know. It's like, the fact that I don't even understand the manga section anyway, so I'm just like, I tell people, they're like, oh, do you have a manga? And I'm like, yeah, it's small and I don't know anything about it. So if you have questions,
I got like 20 bucks
I'm
over
like,
there.
if you don't see what you're looking for, I don't got it. Like, yeah. Like, you want to ask about Wonder Woman?
They're looking for all the yaoi.
Yeah, I'm like, you.
God.
I don't even know what you just said to me.
Guy on guy.
Oh.
Yeah, Yaoi's a guy on guy.
Do I have Death Note 1 through 6? Probably not. No. It's like,
Well, then I will take my money
that's
elsewhere.
fine. Because you damn manga people are cheap anyway. It's like,
I just want some Yuri on Ice, all right? That's all I want to read right now.
I don't know what that is.
It's an ice skating anime/manga.
You've been saying manga, and I've just been
Yeah, that's
thinking mangoes.
weirdly.
was I saying it wrong? I don't
No,
care.
no, you're saying it fine. I just, mangoes. Mangas.
Manga? I don't... Get out of my face. I don't care.
Same thing.
It's just... when you call it manga, everyone knows that you don't read it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I flipped through it, and the damn books are backwards. I'm like, what? Did they read this way in Japan? I'm confused.
Yeah, they
Yes.
do read it. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
right to left. Right?
they do.
Yeah.
just-
right
I
to
forgot.
left.
There was like some... Yeah.
No, it's just right to left. That's
Oh,
No, it's dun, 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 dun
I've been reading
What's
it
it-
wrong.
in columns.
I've
when
been
it's in,
sweeping...
when it's in actual Japanese, yeah, you read the columns, but it's still right to left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, the book is backwards because they just removed the text in the speech bubbles, but you should still be reading the English left to right, Steph.
I wasn't paying attention. What?
That's okay. I got some news if anybody wants to talk about it.
Please, this is dying. Some... just like-
I think we're having a good
What kind
time.
of news do you got?
Exciting news. As of today,
Did it clear up?
we... No, and I appreciate it if you didn't talk about it. As of today, my brother, and my mom are in escrow for a new property.
I don't know what that means.
Yep.
Do you have it yet or what?
We're buying it. We have an approved offer, and they got to do the 30-day
No.
thing.
So this is good then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is very good, especially since it has been pretty stressful these last so many
Yeah, it's
months.
like Neighbors. Right? That's the movie?
Yep, just like Neighbors.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Escrow is the
the
time
British
period
drama?
between when you when they accept the offer and when you actually own the house, right?
Yeah, there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's processing the money, verifying like all the funds, the contract, like all that stuff. It takes 30 days to kind of go through all that. So not that it is for sure things can happen in escrow,
Yeah.
but it's pretty good chances. We're already cleared with the lenders. In fact, now we're just trying to see if we can work and get a better interest rate on our loan. So we're going to try some little things. We got to get my credit score up 6 points to break into a new interest rate.
Gotta pay them credit
I
cards.
just happen to be that close. But all right, you know
right.
what? It's too complicated to talk about
Yeah,
credit.
that's right. You don't.
It's too complicated. Yeah. But it's nuts. We've been searching. Saturday, I find a place. I send my mom the address. She goes, "Oh, this looks really good." That's Friday. She goes, she sees it. She says, "Yeah, it looks, pretty much as advertised." Because sometimes the pictures lie. So I drive by on Saturday, and I'm kind of looking at the eaves. I'm looking at the walls. I'm looking structurally. Now, people live in the back houses, so we're not going to walk on and through. That's rude and trespassing. So everything seems pretty good. There's a 2-bed, 1-bath up front. Me and my brother are going to live there. And then a studio, and then a 1-bed in the back. Everyone's got a little piece of yard. All the units are nicely updated. Like,
Yeah.
it's a good deal. So get this crazy shit. We put an offer in. We're undercutting what they're listing because they had already lost out. Someone else had already canceled on them. And they come back in the middle. So we're like, okay, we'll agree to this. Now we can see the property. I mentioned some weeks ago, you can't like see properties like open houses really as much anymore. A lot of places are, if they're not vacant, a lot of places are put the offer in and then we'll let you see it. So we put the offer in, we see it, and this 2-bed, 1-bath is bullshit. It looks like the pictures, but the pictures aren't everything.
Yes.
The front bedroom, nice and big. Living room, nice and big. Second bedroom, if you can hear my air quotations, is actually just the laundry room with the washer dryer removed. Doesn't even have a door or a closet.
Wow.
This is the only place you could even consider someone might call a second bedroom.
Wow.
I don't
So,
have a big idea.
we're there
of
with
how
our
big that is
realtor.
either. I mean, usually a laundry
6
room.
foot by like 8 foot. Like 6 or 5 foot by 8 foot tops.
It's like a walk-in closet.
Yeah, I mean, I rent walk-in closets that are bigger than this. So we're looking at a realtor. He hadn't been in there, and we're like, well, this is just a lie.
Yeah.
This isn't like anyone's opinion. This is just straight up a lie. Legally, you can't call this a 2-bed. So me and my mom were kind of walking around and we're looking at it, and like everything else is good. All the appliances seem pretty new. The cabinets are all pretty new. Like someone updated this place and the whole property within the last 5 years. So we're like, okay. Well, what if we just build the second bedroom? Like that's something that we're going to be capable of doing.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a proper 2-1. We'll make sure that it's also a good size because the base of this house is an old, I think 60s, early 70s build. So sometimes those bedrooms don't get very big. Yeah. And the first one's good. I'm a be in a 12-12. I'm gonna be set pretty well.
Nice.
And so we're like, okay, yeah. What you said about the price, your counter, fuck you. That's for a 2-1. Yeah. This ain't a 2-1. So we cut back their offer. They accepted last night, and we entered escrow this morning. So shit has gone super fast, which is weird because everything's been so slow up until this point. It's been so many like going around, trying to get a bid in, trying to see something that doesn't already have a bid on it. It's been nuts.
Now they're just trying to get that money. Now they're like, we got somebody. Let's just go.
Yeah, and I think so because remember I said that they had someone who canceled. Yeah. I'd fucking bet all the money it's because the ad was a lie. They expected a 2-1, and it was a 1 and some bullshit.
1 1/4.
They actually said 1.5 in small print, like somewhere, like not even like tucked underneath, literally small print in the ad. I don't even know if it's actually on the Redfin ad that I saw. Wow. The realtor had it. It said 1.5 bedroom, and we're all like, The fuck's a 1.5?
Yeah, I've seen 1.5 bathrooms,
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
a 1.5
because there's a standard.
Toilet without a shower.
Yeah.
There's a standard to what a half bath is. It has a toilet and a sink at the very least.
That's awful.
A bedroom has to have a closet. This ain't even got a door.
Wow.
So it's nuts.
Yeah.
So in 30 days, I'm gonna need you all to come over here and help me move.
I will happily.
Oh
But
yeah,
it's-
I'll send some people over.
Yeah. But it's been crazy and exciting. And I try not to think too much about it, but I kind of can't help it. I've already made mental Halloween plans.
And you're gonna get
I try not to because I'm nervous, but
yeah. Then you gotta get great internet.
It's
And you
exciting.
start streaming, and then
There you go.
yeah, I gotta see because it's already wired for AT&T, and I gotta see if maybe it's worth it. I don't know, but that's shit to do.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just making sure we do everything we can to make sure we don't lose it.
Is the location nice? How's parking?
Yeah, 35th Street north of Adams, so
Oh.
right in the middle of Normal
Okay.
Heights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
still walking distance to my karaoke bar, some of my favorite food spots.
that's a
Very
really
happy
good
about it.
area.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
Wait, parking? Good?
Street parking is good. Yeah, it's far enough north of what we're talking about is a pretty populated area. It's got a lot of like bars and restaurants and stuff. So street parking gets eaten up for like the at least maybe a block and a half to 2 blocks. I'm like 3 blocks. I'm like almost a mile north towards kind of almost when you get to the cliffs. So yeah, street parking every time we've gone by. I've been there middle of Saturday. I've been there late on a weekday. Always wide
Oh,
open.
that's really good.
Plus, I got a long driveway, so I'm fine.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
y'all should be
Oh,
good,
there
Look
too.
at you
go.
with the driveway.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, boy, driveways. So yeah, it's nuts.
You have a yard. We could have the Fruit Olympics on your yard.
Let's not get
Okay.
crazy. It's not. It's good size, but
Fine.
I mean, it's not
I
that
could
big.
have games.
There's a park near your house, Steph.
This is true.
We can go to my place, park, and then drive to the park.
Yes, there's
too.
also that.
That too.
Yeah, there's parks near us.
It's gonna happen one of these
So
days.
yeah, I honestly never thought I'd ever like own property. And granted, I don't really own this property. I'm on the mortgage, but this was never going to happen without my mom, who's had property since, when people could afford property, and just kind of rolled shit over. This never would have happened on my own. It's only because, I've been fortunate enough that my family's, got in on property early.
Our
You're
young
like-
Anthony's growing up.
You're like fortunate son.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's right, but I don't know why you said
I
it.
don't know. Just because you vape there, fortunate son. You know?
Yes.
And you're fortunate. And you're a son.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
true things.
I'm not
All
wrong.
true
we do it.
things. So everyone,
Anthony, do we assume she doesn't know about the song?
What song?
Yeah.
yeah, I guess
Okay.
not.
Oh, is Fortunate Son a song?
Yep.
Is it a bad song?
It's an anti-protest song. No, it's not a bad song. It's a pretty
No,
good
it's
song.
actually a pretty good
It's
song.
also it's an anti-war song from the early 70s.
Is that why you guys laugh with that restaurant being called Fortunate Son? I just thought,
For several
oh,
reasons.
Okay, I get it
Yeah,
now.
but that being
I
one of
only
them.
know. I literally told my roommate yesterday about that restaurant because I was like, you know what they put in their pant thai? Fucking asparagus. I was like, who the fuck does that? And then he was laughing really hard with me.
Jen, it is the one I called out with a questionable name, but I do like eating there.
Right? That was
I'm
asparagus in
confused.
their
Was I
pad
here
thai.
for this conversation?
Yes, you were.
What are we talking about?
The Chinese restaurant that opened around the corner from me called Fortunate
Yeah.
Son.
Nah.
And it seems to be owned or at least run by white people.
All right, I remember that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So it seemed my whole thing was bringing up, is this appropriation?
Yes.
I was judging their fried rice. I remember I was like, I don't think you put broccoli in there. Was there broccoli in
What?
their fried rice?
No, it was asparagus.
Oh, it was
asparagus in the fried
asparagus.
rice.
No, not a thing.
That's
Nope.
what it was.
That's
I
not
was
a
like,
thing.
you don't do
Nope.
that.
It's not like I couldn't even pick it out in there. It's
It's
not
not
really
the
a thing.
point. It's like
Caucasian. It's Caucasian.
there's an
Keep saying it, Steph.
Yeah,
Keep
just
saying
keep
it
on
louder.
saying it. There's an Italian place up here that's decent. They have good tortellini, but they put fucking peas in their lasagna, and I'm like,
Oh,
fuck you,
no.
peas. You get back on the boat to Italy. You can't do that here. That's not right.
no.
There should be no peas anywhere, but not in lasagna.
No,
In lasagna?
no,
No, no.
What were we upset about with the lady who put something in mac and cheese? What was it? Raisins?
Raisins.
Raisins.
Yeah, she's
raisins.
awful.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
Absolutely awful.
it really,
she's not invited
really
to the
set
cookout.
Leland off.
Yeah, no, sorry.
No, everyone in chat though, you're all welcome to the barbecue
There you go.
because I'm pretty sure it's just the homies in chat.
Yeah.
But fuck it, I'm down to make
Steven
new friends.
said I'll stab a bitch over raisins.
Just. I mean, I get it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
So that's been my today.
I don't have anything exciting.
Now I gotta fucking pack up all this stuff.
How are you gonna fit all of the rocks and the metal thing behind you?
Packing peanuts.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta get, a big ass U-Haul.
Yeah.
12, 15
Probably,
footer.
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I'm just.
You have that
Yeah.
much stuff?
Yeah, do you have stuff in storage too?
No, in reality, I'll probably just get like a
just need a
maybe
one
a
room.
10.
Oh, okay.
Like one of those studio
Yeah.
one room trucks.
Now remember, Anthony,
If I
you're going to want to do a Leland move and not someone else move.
yes, yes. I'm pretty decent with my moves. I am not Leland level, and I probably never will be. But I'm usually pretty good with my moves.
Yeah, you want to drive up to the store on a Wednesday, I'll give you all the boxes you need.
Oh, there you go.
One thing we didn't say about Leland's move when we were talking about it was, and like a big difference, I will just kind of collect some boxes and use them. All of Leland's boxes were the same Home Depot squared size. They just were all that way. No mixed match box sizes.
It sounds like Leland was prepared.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I'm just saying. I think that is exceptional, as I think most people live in that, this box will fill things, so it doesn't matter the size. It doesn't have to be conformative to everything else. It just has to be a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use the boxes that hold our paper, like our office paper boxes. I had about 20
boxes.
of those. But they were perfect for like just stacking away.
They're solid.
Yeah.
And they got
They're
handles.
solid, yeah.
Yeah, so it was nice.
That's a good benefit. That's like a dress with pockets.
Yeah. You can put a lot of stuff in there.
You keep that
Some
shit.
snacks.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get into this game. In chat, we have 44 topics. First number to show up between 1 and 44 will dictate our topic for the rest of the night.
Well, Ramon's not in the chat anymore
What do we
because he
got?
got mad, so.
Oh, I didn't even.
So no more 69 jokes.
I've been
He's gonna show up
texting
just
him.
for that.
I've been texting him. He's ignoring the text. He's that mad.
Oh my god.
I mean, they're also getting pizza, apparently.
Oh,
Okay. Cartoonic 21, Shane chooses number 27, and I've already got my story. Number 27, biggest kitchen fail.
Oh, but I had an
multiple right
explosion.
now.
I had an explosion.
Let me tell you. I was 18, maybe 19, living out on my own for the first time. It was me and the girl I was with, and I was trying to make food. I wanted to make French fries. I wanted to fry some French fries.
Oh, no.
Now, this is before your air fryer bullshit.
Oh, no.
This is when you had to get some fucking vegetable oil, get that shit's going.
No.
You know, you dealt with the splatter.
Wait,
shit happens.
You didn't have ovens then?
I wanted it fried. I prefer my French fries fried.
Okay.
So, I'd never been taught or explained how this process works.
Oh, no.
I've seen my mom do it, and I figured, okay, you cook them until they're the right color, and then that's it. So, I put the vegetable oil in the pot. I got the heat on, and I'm watching it. Now, the thing I'm trying to emulate from observation is that it always seems that, like, the oil is boiling, but the oil's not boiling. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm on, like, medium to, like, 3/4 medium high. Let's throw something in there and see what's going on. I don't think I got to high.
No.
I know I started at the highest. So I either started at high because it wasn't boiling and I just kept turning it up,
Yeah.
or I started at 3/4 and went down from there. I'm not quite sure. It's been a long time. So I'm like, okay, well, let's throw one in and maybe see how long it's going to take to cook. I don't know why this isn't working. I toss in just a little handful of fries, and like the top just like explodes. There's literally a flame that comes up from this pot that just flares up for a second. And it is, I can just see it just like fucking exploding in there. Like, oh shit. Okay. It doesn't boil unless something's in there. Then it looks like it's boiling. Okay. So I go and I scoop that back out. And by that time it's like dark brown, nearly black. And I'm like, okay, well, we're going to have to do some work and hone this in. So I'm like, all right, let this cool. How like cooked is it? Because French fries, when fried, they don't take very long to cook necessarily. So I open it, and the motherfuckers are still frozen inside.
Oh, no.
You flash fried them.
Yeah, charred on the outside, frozen on the inside.
God.
I'm not even at the fail yet, guys.
Oh, God.
You sure?
So, yeah, I'm sure I was there. So I'm fucking with the dial. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, I got to keep going down, but I don't want to go too far and have to go back up. So I'm just kind of like working it down, throw some fries in. We're getting there. There. But it takes me long enough that I'm out of time for cooking. I've got to go pick up my girl, and I still have this hot pot of oil to deal with.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fuck. I guess, I don't know, feel like leaving it on the stove seems like not a good idea because the stove is hot and I want it to cool off. So, okay, I'll take an oven mitt and I'll put that down on top of the counter, and then I'll put the pot on top of that, and that way it's away from any heat and it'll cool down. Right? This all seems logical.
Yeah, okay. I could see the thought process.
No.
Go get my girl.
No.
Come back about 20 minutes later or something. Everything seems fine. Get back to the apartment. Open the door. She's like, did you burn something? I'm like, well, I was trying to make fries, but like, I'm not good. You like, she was the cook, so like, I was fucking it up. I go over to get my oil. I was going to try again. But when I get there, I can't help but notice that the pot holder is burned to the bottom of the pot.
God.
I'm like, oh, well, fuck me. Okay. I pick up the pot, and the pot holder's still stuck to it. And as I pull it away, I reveal the black fucking rings that I've burned into my Formica countertop.
Oh.
And I said, well, I guess I'm not getting that deposit back.
That sounds even worse
And
for
that is-
Micah.
I'm going to kick you in the nuts. That is the worst kitchen fail I've had.
Well, I don't have anything that tops that.
Ah, shit, I should have saved mine for last then.
Yeah.
And then they definitely took that out because I was only in that apartment for a year. Yeah.
I think I have two fails.
What do you got?
The first one was my explosion, which was I was trying to fucking, I don't know why I thought it would work, but in my head it made sense. I don't know. I put eggs in a bowl of water and then put that in the microwave, and it exploded. Like like the fucking microwave door like blew open with force, and I got hot egg on me.
Fuck.
It was bad.
Oh my god.
I have a post. I have
it
a
burn
picture
you
of
at
it
all?
somewhere on my DeviantArt. That's what I was looking for. I mean, it just shows the bowl
Your
with like egg
DeviantArt.
splatter everywhere. So stupid.
And so, like, was it just cooking too long? Like, why did your egg
I
explode?
I have no idea. I mean, you're not even supposed to do that. Like, it's best to just fucking boil the eggs in water and not do that in a microwave because it's also encased in a shell.
Oh, wait. You were cooking...
I put eggs.
You were trying to hard boil an egg in a
I
microwave?
put eggs. Like eggs from the fridge. I put 2 eggs in a bowl of
Okay.
water.
See, we thought you opened the shells.
No.
Now it all makes
Yeah.
sense.
And like I
You
said,
tried to hard boil an
the
egg.
fucking
an
the
egg.
door burst open with force.
Holy
And I got
shit.
hot egg on me. And I called it an
Holy shit.
explosion.
You're right, too. That's a fun
And then
time.
my other stupid fail was I was trying to make macaroni in a crock pot. And I followed a recipe and I put everything
Macaroni in a pot?
Yeah,
Crock-pot.
in a crock pot, and I mixed everything.
Oh,
Actually,
wow.
this is when I was living with Shane. So I don't know if you remember the story, but it happened, and
Can
I
we
was
get some
pissed.
confirmation?
We had a potluck, and I was a potluck for work, and I was supposed to make macaroni and cheese in a crock pot. So there was a whole list of ingredients I needed, which was like the noodles, some water, the cheese, the butter, and everything, and you just put it in this crock pot. And it was gonna take like 8 hours to fucking cook. And I was like, okay. So I got all the ingredients, I mixed it, I started it, went to bed, I woke up, and basically the whole fucking bottom part was just super hard, super dry, crusted to the wall macaroni shells. That was the most annoying fucking thing to clean. I was fucking pissed. I was
Shane
pissed.
says, "Why would you remind me?"
I was livid because it took 8 fucking hours, and then I still had to clean the bitch because it was it was just on the fucking walls. It was almost like the whole thing just like, see, crockpots, at least to my knowledge, like, it doesn't evaporate that much liquid in there because it's like, you know, low heat and all that. So for 8 hours, it only cooked like maybe this much of the fucking noodles that were in there. So like maybe like an inch of like the layer of noodles that were there. And it was just fucking hard. And like everything else was just like, I mixed it too. It just, I don't know. It just didn't freaking work. And I was just furious. I've learned that I can't make my own mac and cheese and be happy. Like, mac and cheese that makes me happy just has to be bought by a store. Because I don't have the skills to do it.
Even with your Instapot?
I mean, okay, macaroni cooked in an Instapot is a different story. It gets cooked in 4
is it?
minutes, which means I could do whatever the fuck I want, and I only used one tool, the Instapot.
And it only takes 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's a one pot It's a one pot
Yeah.
stop, and it's great.
Hey, it's going to be on my housewarming registry, so feel free to send me a thing.
Ooh.
I'll just
Okay.
send you money
Buy shit?
for an air fryer.
Yes.
What's that,
We gotta
Leland?
buy shit now?
A housewarming gift. It's tradition.
Yeah. How about the housewarming gift is I don't get the Rona when I come to your house?
That too.
I don't expect you to come until you're vaccinated.
I have
damn
one
right.
gift that I can think
It's okay.
of that it's gonna. Yeah.
Steph will come over. She don't give a fuck, so you know.
Hey,
That's cool. Yeah, she goes everywhere. She doesn't
Yeah.
care.
I do care.
Yeah, that's right.
I go to places with
Scott's got it.
caution.
I got to make that spaghetti.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jonathan.
but can you do it without frying the meatballs? I mean,
he has to think about it.
I'm trying to think how. I mean, frying meatballs is like cooking them on a skillet isn't uncommon.
Meatballs on a skillet.
I just don't want you to ever fry
Yeah, cooking
anything
them on a
again.
skillet.
I just
All right, I won't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I have never tried to fry anything since.
yeah. Nor should you.
I've never gone back to try that. I do now bake my French fries with disappointment, but safety.
I mean, you know they're fried in the package.
It's not the same.
Hey, Steph, remember that
Okay.
stretch of time when we kept making fried chicken?
Yeah, that was fun.
Jordan,
I gained
what's
so
your
much weight.
We kept trying to make fried chicken. There's a
Scott's here giving me all the ideas for the barbecue that I'm gonna throw.
Yeah, I see it.
My spaghetti and boo balls.
Oh, I love it.
It's
Yeah,
solid.
That is gonna be
Yeah.
there.
That's gonna be
Absolutely.
fantastic.
Jordan, what's your kitchen fail?
I you know the glass thing that's in the microwave that turns? I dropped that once because it was hot. I don't got great stories, guys. I'm pretty good in the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't have any either. Like the most thing I think I did was microwave a hot dog too long once and it exploded. But it was wrapped in a wet paper towel, so there was no mess. I just didn't get a hot dog.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why did you grab the plate at all,
Because
Jordan?
here's the thing, Anthony. I'm an idiot.
Oh, well, that was
But an idiot who can cook, apparently.
Just not well with a microwave.
Oh, I found it.
Send me the pic, Steph, and I'll put it on stream.
Yeah.
I think the worst. I do have this problem. I don't know if this is a cooking fail as much as it is just I get like I'll put stuff on the stove or not to like warm water or something, and I will get busy doing other things, and I will forget that I started something. That is the most I have done.
I've boiled an entire pot of water until it was all
yeah,
gone.
I've done that. Yeah.
I've done that before.
I do have a slight problem with bacon. I can't seem to get it. The grease versus the pot I'm usually using is not great, so it causes a lot of smoke. I have set off the smoke detector several times.
That's pretty common.
But
Yeah.
that's about it. But the bacon isn't hurt. It's just there's so much grease that I don't have good pots and pans. Like, yeah.
Wait,
I couldn't help you necessarily out there. Yeah, I mean, I've cooked the bacon, put it on some paper towels to let it kind of absorb some of that grease. Give it some dabs on both sides. You don't want all the grease gone.
No, to be honest with you,
definitely
I actually
suckle
now
some of that.
I cook the household. We cook the bacon in the oven.
Oh. Ooh,
And it
air fried
actually-
bacon. Bomb.
I mean, it takes a little longer, but
There-
you can add stuff to it. Like sometimes I'll put like some honey on it, and it bakes into the bacon itself. Get some maple syrup on there. Throw some pepper.
And yet I can't help but still be disappointed.
Why?
I mean, I don't know why. It tastes the
Baking
same.
bacon?
bacon.
I mean, it literally is just. It looks the same when it comes out. So I mean,
Oh, are you a fan of bacon and Brussels sprouts? It's delicious.
Ooh, yum.
No,
together.
Well,
Mm.
yeah. You get bacon,
never-
you
I
cook
don't-
it, then you kind of chop it up, and then you cut halves of Brussels sprouts and you kind of mix it all together with a little pepper, a little salt, season to taste.
I mean, I guess I've never had it.
It's great.
All right, Gordon Ramsay.
Pass.
It's
Seasoned
really
potatoes.
good. It's really,
Yeah, I love that
good.
delivery of season to taste.
Well, I mean, you have to make sure the flavor profiles are exquisite. So
It's true.
True. True that.
I know there's more. I can't think of it.
So I assume no one's ever made anything that was like too gross to eat or made anyone actually sick?
no.
Really quick on stream now is the egg explosion. Steph, remember that one time when we bought that pre-seasoned
It's
chicken
not
from?
Oh, go ahead.
Remember that one time we bought pre-seasoned chicken from I forgot where, and it was just extremely salty.
Yeah, and I don't remember where either. I just know we've
I know we have to neutralize it with like.
Sugar.
Yeah, we use some sugar and lemon juice, I think, and it made it just barely edible.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Steph, I can see your problem here. You didn't put a plate over it.
No, you shouldn't even put eggs.
That's the problem?
Yeah, it will blow that plate up. You should not ever. You should never microwave eggs.
The problem was the egg.
Yeah, but I'm trying to help her with the cleanliness. That's
Yeah,
all.
it was fucking awful. It was awful. It was really
Jeez.
bad. The worst part was just seeing it like bust open
Yeah, that's
and then
crazy.
getting hot egg on
to
me.
blow the door
I
off.
Flip the fuck out.
So basically, you're that little black kid in the Oozinator commercial, just oh no, egg.
No, I remember another kitchen fail, and I don't know if I still have the scar, but
What?
one of the Thanksgiving parties that we had at like one of our Thanksgiving parties, I made green bean casserole, and
Gross.
instead of putting my
Your
hands,
corn casserole's better.
Oh yeah, it's delicious. Corn casserole is great. I cooked the green bean casserole instead of taking it, or instead of putting it in the oven like this, I put it in the oven like this. I don't know how I did that. Oh, I think I was trying to stick my hands in to take it out.
Yeah.
And I went this way, and I burned the top of my arm on the fucking, the grill. Like, it just went shing, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I was even more pissed off because clearly it showed that I didn't even take the green bean casserole out of the oven correctly. Because if I would have gotten a burn, I would have gotten it on here. But I got it right here. It was real stupid, and it got real infected, and it looked real fucking gross.
Ew.
Well, that's because I decided to still go
Yikes.
to the pool after, and then it got real fucked up. Like, it got really bad. You know,
Steph nearly lost an
yeah,
arm.
you know, trial and error. You learn things. You know, never to
That's
do
how
it
she
again.
got. That's how she got the Purple Heart.
Yeah, that is it. Sure was.
That's how she got the nickname Steph Gangrene Angus.
Oh, God.
Gangrangus.
No. I hate it.
Gangringus?
Oh, thank you, Shane. Yes. Corn casserole. It's delicious. I like making it.
I don't think I've never really hurt myself in a kitchen. I've never cut myself badly. I've never burned myself badly.
Okay, now I have stories.
Okay.
I may be a great cook, but the process to get to that final meal is usually rot.
Great cookie says.
You know, I have grated my hands with a shredder on accident. I have cut most of my fingers. I have burned myself several times. You know, cooking with no shirt on, eggs, a splash. Like, oh no, I'm a mess in the kitchen. But I make good food, so I don't.
No
care.
more naked bacon.
I did it.
I learned that the
I
hard
did it
way.
once.
It only takes once. It only takes one time.
I'm kind of upset that I have not tried any of your home cooked food, Leland.
I'm a good cook. Now Jennifer brings something up about a rice cooker.
20 years, I wouldn't know.
That is not true. You've been over to my house several times and had some meals. So
Yeah, that we like bought or
That's
something.
not true at all,
You've
but-
not properly. You've never. Oh wait, no. I think you've made me 2 proper meals.
Well, that's 2 more
In
than
the
I've
20
gotten
years.
from you. So, we can both play this game.
Well, apparently I can't cook.
Yeah, my neck hurts and my back.
You just
reading
told us the
Scott
story.
Stuff. That is awful.
From Scott, I once pulled off one of the can lids that have a tab to pull back, and it came off so fast that the metal sliced into and lodged itself into my finger down to the bone. That shit is dangerous.
I've never cut it that deep, but I have done that before.
I could say I haven't at least cut myself with a knife in the kitchen for a very long time. But when I worked at Smashburger, we had this contraption that it has like this handle, and then it has like 5 or 6
slicer.
blades. Yeah, the slicer.
The slicer.
And you just take a tomato and you just go shing, and then it'll slice it into like 8 slices, right? It's not as crazy as you think. I put the tomato in there, and my finger grazed the blade. And then I just had, like, these cuts. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was pissed.
Why was your hand so close?
No, because that's how it looks like. It literally...
No, why was your hands that close?
It literally looks like this.
Like I know
this.
what you're talking about.
And I just put the
Yeah,
tomato in, and I just went... That's it. Dink.
I don't like any of these stories, guys.
No.
It was awful.
Jennifer brings up a rice cooker. It's become like a family joke between me and my dad, and in the house here as well. I can't cook rice. It's the one thing I can't cook. I fuck it up so bad. Even the Instapot won't cook rice for me properly. So there's something
Crazy.
in
90 seconds in the microwave. Boom.
gross.
I have a question for the white people who cook
It
rice.
doesn't taste the same.
Shay knows what's up. Shay knows what's up.
I have a question.
What's the question for the white people?
Do you rinse your rice before you cook it?
Yes, I'm not a heathen.
Oh, okay, I
Okay.
don't know. I just wanted
No,
to
it's in
know.
the
It's
bag.
just a simple question.
One of the white
The
people
bag tells
does.
me open the top. The bag tells me open the top 2 inches, put it in there, 90 seconds, rice.
Okay. Anthony, I also enjoy the instant rice because I fuck up regular rice so bad. I can't do it.
How do you mess it up?
Dude, I can't explain it. It is I've had rice cookers that don't make rice properly.
Maybe it's your measurements. You always double your rice. Your water is always double the rice.
Yeah.
Or, Steph, you do it the
Or you
correct
do the
way,
finger.
and you measure up until this finger. It's just this finger up, that much water above the rice, and you're good.
This.
Now so when I first got the
That's always true?
Yes.
Somehow it
when
works.
when I first got the Instapot, I was like, I'm gonna make a lot of rice so it'll last me throughout the week, right? So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I don't that was like a cup. Oh, that's probably not enough. I'll do 2 cups. I'll just put it in there. 5 cups of water would call it a day. I had so much rice. Like, I didn't know. Like, when I opened it, it was to the top. I was like, oh my God. I have rice for a month.
Yeah, but then like rice doesn't taste good after a couple of days. Like just
Yeah,
make
I know.
enough. Yeah, just make enough for like
Especially if you don't have
day
a fridge.
or 2. And sometimes if it's not the best, you could do the hot paper towel thing to make it like steamed rice again, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like
It works. That works surprisingly well for
Yeah.
me.
it's like Anthony's French fries.
I'll
They
do
don't
that-
taste the same.
I do that with leftovers.
I'll do that with my leftover
Yeah.
Chinese food. Fucking blew my mind once I got
Yeah.
that working.
It really it helps.
The finger never lies.
Because otherwise, rice is useless.
Another thing you could do is just have a mug with water in it in the microwave next to whatever your rice is.
Yeah.
Word?
Because the microwave will make the water evaporate, and then
Yeah.
it reinvigorates the rice.
Also, cleans your microwave.
Yes.
I'm learning things.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That does. I watched a YouTube video and I attempted that to clean the microwave.
Wow.
Yeah. See?
You know,
I'm learning stuff.
All right. Well, we're all learning
This
things.
is kind of silly, but I'm really excited because I'm almost finally done with all the basmati rice my mom gave me, and I have a bag of jasmine rice just ready to go.
Ooh.
I'm looking forward to cracking that open.
10 pound, 20 pound.
I grabbed a 10-pound.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Jen, I did work at Smash
Lot of
Burger
rice.
for like 7 months.
Yeah, it was
a
great
cook.
because she used to give me free food.
Yeah.
I used to get the barbecue burger with the Oreo milkshake. It was fantastic.
Probably the worst thing about working there was
sounds
just
good.
coming, like, get off work and then smelling like French fries. Because I just smelled like fried food. Like, that was
I didn't
just
think
my
that was bad.
scent.
Made me
I didn't
hungry.
like it. It was very sickening.
I think the worst thing would be cutting your finger, but
Yeah.
I guess that's just me.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things in that kitchen. There's a lot of things in general that doesn't seem like you should be doing, but that's what happened there. Like,
Yo, I had an ex-girlfriend that used to work at a KFC Taco Bell. That was great. So much free chicken in Taco Bell.
Ooh.
yeah. No,
Ooh.
like,
That's not
shit.
a combo. That shit. No.
like,
Kentucky Fried Chicken in a Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
And now Taco Bell.
Yeah, no.
like.
Yo,
when
this
we
one time I
cooked-
went to
oh, go ahead.
Taco Bell Pizza Hut. I got Crunchwrap Supreme and a pan pizza.
Oh,
Was that in Hawaii?
No,
Oh, we went
This
to
is
a
recently.
Taco. Yeah, we went to a Taco Bell and Pizza Hut combo in Hawaii. In
Has
Waikiki.
have they ever had all three in one?
I've never seen it, but I want to.
I've heard of I've heard of the combos, but never all three of
like
them.
like a Kentucky Taco Hut.
Yes.
I'm sure in the Midwest.
And that is what they are.
I'm sure in the Midwest. Yeah.
Ooh, sure enough. Fucking Steven, they know it.
Is it right next to the lesbian bar?
If it is, then we're going. That's all it is. We're fucking going.
God.
Dude, we have no reason to leave that area.
I want a personal pan fried taco pizza.
Jesus Christ.
While we wait to find out more on that, we'll go ahead and start wrapping up this podcast. I would love to see comments on this post regarding kitchen fails. Bonus points if you have photos like Steph did of her explosion.
Right, that's still on stream.
Oh, yeah. So,
You can post those on any of our social medias. We are on the Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations. That's this podcast. Or at LoRC Podcast on all the things. We are also streamable and downloadable on the podcast things. There's a lot of them, maybe too many. It's all pretty much the same thing. So wherever you're at, go there. And then wherever you're not at, we would really appreciate it if you would download us from other places.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Do
It helps.
you live with your parents?
I
Sneak
guess.
into your parents' room. This is what I want you to do. Sneak into your parents' room while they're asleep. Take their phones. Download the podcast on their phones, and then open their wallet and take some money, and then just put it back.
shout out to Shane's
It'll be
question.
our little secret. Shh.
Don't tell nobody. I will personally write a well thought out shout out to anybody who can send me some kind of photographic proof that they took someone else's phone and subscribed to this podcast.
Jesus Christ.
I will write you a solid shout out.
And also, I'd
and
rather eat
you-
Anthony's burnt fries because the explosion will make me throw up.
This is true. I mean,
And if you don't want everyone to know that you're stealing other people's phones to download this podcast, email that stuff on the DL to us, lorcpodcast@gmail.com. Leland,
What's up?
have you seen the good work that Jordan has been doing on the internet with all of his streaming? He's playing Dark Souls for the first time. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Jordan, where are we?
I watch it every
you-
Saturday. I mean, we already talked about
I know
this.
you do. You're super onto it. Jordan, where would people find you on the streamables and the internet?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. Come along and watch my streams, or don't. It's cool. Twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. I'm playing Dark Souls Remastered for the very first time. It's a lot of fun. I beat Lady K-Lag last night. She is a naked woman attached to a fire spider. It was a fun fight.
Hot.
It's a flaming dryad.
Yes. A flaming dryad.
Yeah. It's a thing.
I don't know. I watched you fight poison trees. I was impressed with that.
Yes, I also fought a poison tree and a giant butterfly. It was a very eventful stream.
Oh,
Mothra was in the game?
I mean, if Mothra shoots lasers out of her face, then yes.
I don't know. Maybe in one of the other Japanese
We haven't
versions.
seen that new Godzilla yet.
You know, even though I haven't made affiliate status, I'm still thinking about adding new days to my streaming schedule because I do have open days throughout the week. I just don't know. I've been thinking, okay, if I do add more days to my streaming schedule, it'd probably be different games on different days. So Saturday would still be the main streaming day where I'd be playing Dark Souls or probably a Souls game, a Souls Saturday. And then I was thinking maybe on Fridays I play a fighting game or something like that. You know, maybe on Wednesdays is WoW or something. I don't know. I'm still spitballing things. But yes, Jordan is a Bear. All the things, twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear. If you want to, you don't have to. But if you do, please stick around and watch so I can get affiliate status.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but do it anyway because we got to get your bear here on affiliate status. He's so close.
Yeah.
So close.
So very close.
Leland.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You continue to put out the artwork. Where do people find your beautiful colors?
If you want to find my art, it's on Leland Pierce Art at Instagram and the Facebook. Is March done by now? Yeah, March is done. So no more robots. I'm tired of fucking drawing robots. So,
Almost.
yeah, so much goddamn robots.
I think this is the last episode, and maybe a couple days after this will be the end of March. So you got a little hint for what April's going to be?
No, it's called break time.
Next week is still March.
Break.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only for like a handful of days.
Wednesday is the 31st of March.
Well, I've
so.
stopped drawing robots for about a week, so like in the future we're caught up. I'm just
Yeah.
no, I got to get ready for Mermaid, bro.
Mermaid.
So April's going to be pretty slow.
Yeah, probably.
So
We'll see
are
how it
you
goes.
gonna
Okay.
draw me as female Ariel?
I am now.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure there's a day in
All
there that I
of-
haven't thought of yet. So it's like,
All of us as mer people.
Fine. Do I get my otters?
is there an otter person? I don't even know what
I'm
that would
gonna
look
be a
like.
mermaid and I want otters.
It's-
like,
Or just you have one.
Oh, she wants an otter skin.
One
no,
otter
I
is
want an
covering her
otter
boobs.
Like a
skin.
otter-
I want an
like
otter.
Two otter faces.
It'll
I
be an
don't want
aerial
an
shot.
otter skin on me.
Like you're looking down at her.
She wants an otter tube top.
What? No.
Like so.
Just like an otter clasp
Otters
fighting
are
onto its
holding
own
my
butt.
boob shells.
Or an otter is just blocking your boobs.
Like the Janet Jackson cover of Rolling Stones.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. The way she said it, my first thought was like Steph up top, otter down bottom. I was like, oh, I don't even know what that would look like. That'd be weird.
and yes,
But now I'm
Shane,
into it.
Steph wants an otter to spit on her. It's what she's into.
Ooh.
Who said this? Who's making up these things? I don't understand. I never agreed to
Making
any
up,
of this.
Steph.
Look, Steph, we don't kink shame here. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into.
No, yeah.
I'm
It's
confused
cool.
as what I'm.
Live your
Please
dreams.
send all of your otter pics spitting to Stephanoids
What?
on Twitter, Instagram.
Jesus Christ.
Now the show got good.
What
I'm
are
glad
you
you,
talking
glad you
about?
finally into it.
It's her favorite things to look at before she goes to sleep every night. Oh my God, this otter's spitting. I wish it was on me. Steph, what are your social
My
medias?
social medias are Instagram and Twitter at Stephanoids. STEPHNOIDS.
She
No,
forgot the
it's
Wait, no,
UH.
STEPHUHNOIDS. That's why it didn't sound right.
No, it's at Sergeant Steph likes otter spit.
That's her burner. That's her burner account.
No, I don't like it.
That's just her porn account. She don't want those emails coming
Yeah.
to her normal inbox.
She's the #1 poster on r/otterspit.
No, she's a member of Otter Fans.
That one, that's cute.
Look, I was just getting there.
Damn
I was
it.
getting there before Steven did.
Fuck, and we still have to say goodbye. I wish that was the last thing we said.
Bye.
If you want to handle my hot pot, find me at I'm at Spooky the 13th on the Instagram and the Twitter.
You're hot.
Otter fans.
So until next week, I'm Anthony,
Jordan.
and
Leland.
all right, sure, yeah,
I'm
we'll do it that way.
Steph. Bye.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.